there. This is what we are going to be making today. It's taken me a bit to actually do the recording for it. Let me see if I can get it closer up here so you can see what it is. This is the Prima gift record that I created a while back. You can see all the big blingies and sparkles, tons of flowers. It's a really easy album to make. Let me open this up for you. So basically I've created it out of one sheet of paper and then these tags and then some index cards, and just kind of went through and added some edging and whatnots to it. So it's very simple, and this is the back. So there's a few things that we need to do before we get started on this. Some preparations and making this little white flower right here, and taking centers off flowers, and then this little beaded guy here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fast forward and show you what it is that I'm doing, and then you can rewind it and play along when you can. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I have a supply list here that says everything that you need. The things that you might be concerned about right from the start is the silhouette cutouts. And I have the design IDs on both of these. This one, the flower, is made out of vellum, and this is just white cardstock that we will put some liquid pearls around each of the stems. So with that, I'm just going to quickly go through all the supplies that you'll need. This is the glue I use, Becon 3-in-1. It's great. It stays kind of pliable so you can move things around. You can also use a Studio Multi-Medium Mat. That also will work. Let's see, I use Liquitex white acrylic for the edging of your papers. And where's some more basic stuff? Here's the index cards that I use. So these come from a company called Pro31.com, Pro31designs.com, and they're little and big kind of diamond gemstones and these beautiful little flourishes. So check their website out. And of course we have Satan crystals. I used a few of these colors right here. And then for the tag, I just have this random bag of different kinds of tags that I will put some white around the edges, so I'll pull one of those out. Let's see, I have lots of flowers. So these, these are probably really old, so I don't know if we can find them, but the Velvet Heirloom Rose Leaves. And again, everything is on the list, so definitely check back with my blog about that. These cute little flowers, I take the centers out, even though I like them with them. And then these, I do mutilate my flowers. I like to cut them up and stick them in. And those, and then these little, I don't really like the jewel clusters, so I always take those off. And then these little guys I absolutely love. It came with 2 bundles, and obviously I don't use that many flowers with my work, but love those. I think this is this Songbird collection, Charm Rose. And then you'll need some black bling of some sort for the little scrollies, or any color that you want for that matter. Just use what you have on hand. And then I got these vintage trinkets. These are awesome. I absolutely love these. They're like milk glass. And let me see if I can get into them. And they're just a little bauble that goes right here, down here in the corner. And of course I take the little jump ring off. Set that aside. This makes it kind of easy for me to go through and get everything ready. So what I used here is the wooden tickets, which is, I used the with you, and then what else did I use? Oh, the wooden button. So I'll take those out. And I don't think, oh, I have a star button right here. So we'll use that star button instead of the heart. And then this one is perfect. It says celebration, so it could be anything. And I use some acrylic paint on that to make it look a little bit more weathered. And then the Songbird Collection journaling tabs. There's so many in here when you buy this packet. So I took one of each, maybe two, and then I punched holes. And yeah, I'll do that in a minute. And then just did the white acrylic around the edges. These are the letters I used. I have no idea who made these. It was not Prima. And then I often use a lot of fun little charms from jewelry. There's the other guy. This guy, I think I bought him at Michael's at Found Objects. And it's these little tubes that the top comes off right here, and then you can glue it down. And then you can fill it with whatever you want, whether you have some beach glass or you have some, oops, some really cool sand from the ocean that you went to, whatever. So those are some ideas. I just kind of wanted to use the glass balls from Martha Stewart. So I don't even know if these are still out on the market or not, but I absolutely love those. And then I used the Tim Holtz Ideology trinkets. I think I used the one that says memories, so any one of those will work. Oh, and here's the buttons. I'm sorry. So yeah, but I don't have another heart, so I will be using the star. What else? These are for your center stones here and here for the top of the diamond. And these are vintage. They are actually a jewelry finding for the top of what you have it. I don't know what I'm talking about, but that's that. Oh, and here's the liquid pearls that goes around here. It's a Ranger product. And then here are the mini pearls that I use that are around the vellum flower. And these little guys, I just thought they're from my silhouette, cutouts from center flowers and whatnot. I cut out a whole bunch of them. And they are here underneath the Say It in crystals. So I think I have, let's see, 1, 2 of those, so I'll grab 2, put that back. Some ball chain with a connector, that's what this is for, and you will also need some wire to wire wrap that onto the ball chain. Any kind of craft wire will work. My handy dandy Prima tool, distressing tool, I love this thing. And here's the paper, Songbird Collection, Zephyr. And that's basically all I used is the top half. So this will make another book very easily. And then I also edge for the centers here with Old Rose and Shabby Tote. So those are very fun. And the last thing that I want to share with you is the center flower. This is made from Martha Stewart's, and I actually have a little guy, and I think I'm going to use him. But they come with these molds, and basically what you do is they have this paper clay product. You don't want it to dry out, so you want to keep it, oh good, it's not dried out. You want to keep it in a Ziploc or some sort of airtight container, and you pull out a little bit of this. It feels kind of like taffy. It's the strangest thing. I love it though. Anything that's kind of cool and different. So you press it into this mold, just like that, and then let it air dry overnight, and then you have these cute little paper flowers. You can paint them, you can use watercolors on them, you can ink them. I happen to just like the way that it looked, plain Jane white. So it's a really malleable kind of product. It's very cool. So I am going to put this away, and we're going to get started here. My son just dropped off a cute picture. It's his castle that he just did. So I'm going to connect with him for a second, and I'll be right back. And again, I'm going to go really quick through everything, making some things like this and doing the liquid pearls on our cutouts. So just follow along, and then you can stop the video as you need to and work along with me later. Okay,